edit it out. Well, maybe not that part. Get out of here, nut job. What's going on, YouTube? Want to do hopefully a very quick video on darts. Darts are something that are readily available now. You don't have to make darts. You don't have dart smithing, which was a thing way back when. Darts are a lot cheaper. They are a lot more consistent. They don't pierce skin as much any longer. Back when you had glue domes with the various BB weights and restrictions, the slugs with the washer restrictions and everything like that. So there is really no need to make your own darts. However, if you happen to have bags of slug foam or pink foam or white foam, gray foam, blue, red, beige foam left just hanging around, what are you supposed to do with it? Well, I gave a bag of pink foam to a friend at a war, just as a, because he's doing some older mods, and I said, hey, I've got some foam, would you like some? And as I was kind of looking at what I had on my workbench, I was like, well, what if I were to use the heads of discarded darts and put them in with my foam blanks? And obviously this is a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. So this whole process has just been basically a way to clear all this foam off my shelf and hopefully just do something with it. So what was the process for this whole thing? Well, it all started with this. This is a dart. This is a dart cutting jig. Cuts 5 darts, and I had used this with the Adventure Force darts, the long, full-length green with blue tip darts. You slide them in here, you run your blade across, and now you have half lengths. And then half-length darts started appearing, which didn't really make this necessary any longer. But I took this because this can fit blank foam pieces into it. And obviously you need to create a hole inside the foam to accept these new dart heads that have a tip. Well, how do you do that? Well, I happened to have this guy, which is a brass rod. It is 7/32. The reason why I have this brass rod is I had ordered a long time ago 17/32, and no, I ordered 7/32. But the great thing about this is pretty much the exact size hole that you need to create darts. So with this dart jig, I then designed and created this chunky boy that basically aligns all the center holes for darts in this jig, and it basically has a small shelf that basically keys in to this here so that these things are always going to be aligned, and I don't have to figure out, where the center is every time and align it. So that is all set. I then would take this and basically push it all the way through until it goes through the dart. Now, on this brass rod, I did use my rotary tool with a cone bit, and I sanded it down so that the edge was fairly thin and a little bit sharp. I then took a triangular file and basically cut teeth, horizontally, or basically, two sides, and so basically there are 4 teeth. And so basically, I created this, and you can see there that this pink foam now has a hole all the way through where you can fit up and glue on the head. this is great, but the pink foam with the hole all the way through with all that missing centerpiece, this foam is very squishy and very soft. Um, and so it didn't really work too well, and I figured that they would get destroyed the first time, that they were used. How do you fix that? Well, tape. What does this do? So this tape basically sets a point that I go all the way through on the jig, and it's set to only cut about halfway through a dart. I have my pink foam blank. I can cut a hole on one side and not have one on the other side. So basically that means I have to take tweezers, jam them in here, rip out its guts, and now the back half of this dart is fairly solid, just like the front side, because now it has that. So this is your dart. The glue up for darts I got from, I believe, Remedy Metal. I'm not sure, apologize if it wasn't, but I saw a video where basically you take the foam, contact cement on the inside and on the lip. When that dries, you take super glue, put that around the stem and a little bit on the bottom half of this, mate the two, give it a little turn, and the hold is great. The darts won't be coming off or ripping off there. So all of that. So what are the good parts, or what's good about this whole process? Well, what's good about this is that it gets the foam off of my shelf and actually used for something that has, other than just taking up space. The other point is that it's cheap. It's cheap because I have all the materials. I have the foam, the dart heads are relatively free, especially if they're destroyed and you just have a bunch of destroyed darts lying around instead of tossing them in the trash. And it's nostalgia, right? You have white foam darts again, or you have pink foam darts again, or red or beige or whatever foam you have laying around. And, it's something fun. What is not good about this whole process? Well, it's made by a person. So, like I said at the beginning, darts are consistent. They're the same length, same weight. You don't have to worry if they're going to work in your blaster, if they're going to be the right dart fit for your blaster like you used to. They're all 99% the same. These darts are made by people. So the length of them may not be exactly the same. The weight may not be exactly the same. The dart head may not be exactly centered. So, you'll have a little bit of inconsistencies between dart to dart to dart to dart. You have a limited supply of darts, right? So how much foam you have left, that is how much foam darts you're going to get until you buy more foam, or decide to just go 5 minutes down the road and buy yourself a big package of darts. So overall, is this process worth it? At the price point of darts today, no. I would suggest, if you do not have the foam, don't even worry about it. Just keep using that. If you do have the foam and have time, I would say, it's going to be up to you how much time you want to invest into this, because you do have to clean off the dart head of all the glue and the leftover foam bits. You have to make the jigs. You'll have to get the brass rod. You'll have to get the glue, and then obviously the time to put all that together. Anyway, weird subject, but that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you're having a great day. If you have foam lying around from slugs to glue domes or whatever, let me know. I'd love to see how many of you guys just have the material, have the darts around. I actually found a small collection of slug and glue domes that I have no idea what I'll do with. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. See you later.